Hello everyone, I am accompanying Charmed here in this video of us playing one of our favourite games that we play with our friends most Sunday nights. Yeah. Hey, some of you might recognise this as King of Tokyo. Think of kaiju, but facing off each other in a board game.
So you have a board that you get your little character. You got this little counter board that has health and experience on.
Experience. You will find experience at the top of the scoreboard. You will find regeneration at the bottom right. Now you can win one of two ways in this game. Either one, and you put all other kaiju's health down to 0, or your kaiju gains 20 experience points. This is the location. Tokyo itself. You have Tokyo City, suitable for 2 to 4 players, and you got Tokyo Bay, suitable for up to 5 to 6 players. Since there's only 2 of us, we should only be using Tokyo City.
You have cards that can help you. You can buy them with mana. Special
abilities that can help your kaiju along the way, all strategized. Right? Some of these power cards come with tokens, depending on what card it is. There are two different kinds of cards. Right? You have either keep or discard. Keep cards, as the name states, right, allows you to keep this card with you until the end of the game. Discard cards, right, once they're bought, are immediately used and then discarded. Onto the main part of it, about how each turn is played. You are given 6 die. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4 different powers of which these die can give you. You have regeneration, attack, mana, and you got experience. Experience goes from 1 to 3. An example of how you do gain experience: if you roll 3 or more of the same number, that is how much experience you get, plus 1 for each other one you get. So in this case, if I had 3 2s and got another 2, that means I would gain 3 experience. Now you have 3. Is it
6?
Yeah, I know. Now you have 3. Now you have 3 chances to get what rolls you need. The die you are satisfied with, you can just put to the side and re-roll the rest. Or if you're not satisfied with any of them, you can just re-roll again. But at the end of your 3rd roll, what you see is what you get. There are certain power cards, right, that allow you to have an additional die in this game. And having additional die is very good, as Charmed here is very well experienced.
One of the cards is called Extra Head.
Take that as you will. Yep. The setup, if you would indulge me.
Down to the game board. There we go.
The setup goes as follows. You have your deck of cards, always shuffled, and always 3 cards out. This is your card market. You have your die, your counters, and these little green things here
Are the mana.
Are the mana. This is what you use to buy the cards with. As you and for all of you who remember, this here represents mana. So the more you get of these, the more mana you get. As the turn starts, each turn starts off with rolling the die. Again, and after your third roll, what you see is what you get, and that determines what you can do in your turn. Now, one point factor. One character at any one time must remain in Tokyo. Going into Tokyo on its first attempt gives you 1 experience. When it comes around onto your turn again, if you're still in Tokyo, you gain additional 2. However, if another character attacks and you lose health, of which you cannot regenerate in Tokyo, you have the chance to opt out of Tokyo and give them the space, which makes them the target. Characters in Tokyo can attack all opposing players, but cannot regenerate, as I have already mentioned.
Characters outside can only attack who's in Tokyo and can regenerate. The only time you can regenerate in Tokyo is via a card effect. Okay, and we decide who rolls. We decide who goes first by whoever throws the most attack.
Yeah, the most attack. After the battling has ensued, or whatever it is your die has offered you, you have a chance to buy a card using the mana you've acquired from the card pool. If not, you can just keep what mana you have, or you can use 2 mana, if you're not happy with the selection, to swipe. To swipe what is there and draw another 3 from the top of the deck. Every time a card is bought or swiped, it is replaced immediately for the top card on the deck. And with those rules out of the way, let's get started.
Shall I leave the box there?
Yeah, I did, sure. But just in case.
Okay, I've got 1 attack.
So 1 attack.
Yep.
I've got 1 attack as well.
Okay, that's a draw. None.
Nothing. Okay. 1, which means I play first. Okay. Here we go. So first off, we roll. Now I have gained 3. Right, there's 3 mana, 2 regeneration, and 1 number. I think I'll keep the 3 mana and re-roll the last 3. Since I'm at full health, regeneration won't work. Okay, I've got 1 more mana. Attacks won't matter in this. Not yet anyway, not until somebody's in Tokyo. Look at that.
6 mana.
6 mana all throughout. Which means 6 mana straight towards me. And 6 mana. Okay. Now what? Now I have 6 mana to use however I wish. I have 1.
You gotta move into Tokyo.
Yes. Yep. Sorry. Thank you very much. I have 3 different. I have 3 choices. There is the Nova Breath card, a keep card, which allows you to smash all of them, which allows you to smash all other monsters. You have your you have borrowing. So whenever I add a attack to my roll while I'm in Tokyo, if I yield Tokyo, the monster taking it loses 1 health. Or I've got the discard called Evacuation Orders. All other monsters lose 5 experience. 2 of those cost 7. 1 costs 5. I have 6 mana, so I'm gonna go for the borrowing. By paying 5 back into the mana pool, I now have borrowing to use for however I wish. It gets replaced for an acid attack keep card, adding 1 additional attack to your roll. And with that, that's my turn. And finally, okay, so you have 2 attack and 1 mana.
And 1 mana.
Okay.
Cool.
So since there's 2 attack, I take 2 points of damage, push me down to 8. Okay, my turn again, and I have refused to yield Il King of Tokyo, which means I now gain additional 2 experience for staying in. I'm on 3 experience now and 8 health. Thanks to the borrowing special power, I can now add an additional attack to my roll while I'm in there. And attacking is exactly what I'm going to do. So here it goes. Okay. Obviously, there's 3 regeneration here, but since I'm in Tokyo, I can't regenerate. Okay, I will keep these 2. Nope, again 3 regeneration, still no good. And final roll, nothing. That's a very poor roll. So I get 1 mana and 2 damage to Gigasaur.
2 damage to me.
Okay, and with that, yeah, I've only got 2. I could swipe if I wanted, but I'm not going to. So, goes back to you.
Is that my 3rd roll?
No, that's your 2nd. You don't have if you're happy with what you've got.
That, but it's fine.
You don't have to take all 3 rolls.
Okay, 2 mana.
4 regeneration and.
Yeah, well, I only needed 2, but there we go.
Okay. Right, and since I'm still in, I gain another 2 experience. Oh, that's much better. 2 attack. That's a good start. 1 mana. Can't regenerate. Right, 3 die left to go. No, nothing. So 2 damage, 3 damage to Gigasaur thanks to burrowing, and 1 mana to me.
That'll do.
Okay.
3 damage to you and
3 regeneration.
regeneration.
Okay, so I'm down to 5. I choose to yield, which means I now move out of Tokyo.
And I take a damage.
And when yep.
I've already done it.
Yeah, you've already taken the damage for going in, thanks to burrowing. Yeah.
Oh, I also get
1 experience.
an experience for going in.
That's right. I'm still going to go in for the attack, but I can use this time to also regenerate myself. All down to strategy. That's 1 attack and 1 regeneration. Nope, got numbers. One regeneration and 1 mana. So I gain 2 regeneration. What was...
1 mana.
Yeah.
2 regeneration, and that was it.
And 1 attack.
There was no attack in there.
Yeah, there was.
Alright, fine, there was. There we go. Last roll. 4 attack.
4 damage. Down to 3. Here we go. 2 damage. 1 regeneration. 2 mana. Okay, so 2 mana, 2 damage, and 1 regeneration. Do you choose to yield?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, now hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana I've acquired. So I'm going to buy the acid attack, which gives me additional attack to my roll. So that's, yep.
And I keep 2 stars for staying in.
The replacement is a discard called Commuter Train, which adds 2 experience at the cost of 4 of your mana. So yeah, I saw
that. That was an attack.
Yeah, I know, I saw it.
Flipped over.
Okay, and final one. So 3 mana. So
2 mana.
2 mana.
1 attack.
1 attack.
Go.
Alrighty. Okay. I use these to regenerate. +1 attack. Another regeneration, that's good. Final one. 1 mana. So I get 3 regeneration, that puts me up to 6. 2 attack, thanks to acid attack as well.
Yep.
And 1 mana. Do you yield or are you staying in?
No, I'm staying for now.
Okay. Okay, that's 3 mana and 1 attack on me.
Yep.
Don't forget your 2 experience for staying in.
I did.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that was my go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything from the card pool?
No.
Okay. It's only down to 4 health now.
Yeah. Ah, down goes the dice. Bye, dice.
Here we go. That's 1. And 1 regeneration.
There's a mana there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I don't have to take it. There's nothing that I want specifically. That's good. I only need just 1 more for this to be game. Here we go. She's gonna back out. Okay. So that's 3 damage to Gigasaur, 2 regeneration to me, and 1 mana. Plus I head back into Tokyo, which means I now gain 6 and one additional attack to my roll since I'm now in Tokyo. So yeah.
1 attack. 2, 3, 1 heart, 1 mana. Okay, so get 2 regeneration.
1 mana.
1 mana and 3 attack on you.
And 3 attack on me. Which puts me down to 4. I'm staying in.
And I'm going to pay 2.
To swipe.
Swipe that lot and get 3 new cards out.
Okay.
And I can't take them off the table, so I'm going to have to drag them back. There we go. Discard pile right there.
Okay, and we have the discard apartment building, which gives you 3 experience. The keep card, rooting for the underdog. At the end of your turn, if you have the fewest experience, you gain 1. And you have the keep card even bigger, which gives you 2 health when you buy this card, and your maximum health is increased by 12 as long as you own it.
And I'm going to pay 4 and have that one.
Yeah. One thing about power cards, if you have the mana to do it, you can buy numerous amounts.
So that gives me 2
health, and increases your overall health to 12 instead of 10. Not bad. That's it. What's the next one? It is a discard card called National Guard, which gives you 2 experience and at the cost of 2 health. Anything further?
No.
Okay. Okay, I'm still in, which means I gain 2 additional experience. Since I'm in Tokyo, 2 automatic attacks to my roll. That's 4. Now I need just 1 more. Nope. So far she's been very lucky. Here we go, final roll. You have been very, very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 4 to you. So that's 4 damage to you.
Excuse me.
Oh, I do apologise.
You little cheater.
Hey. That's all it took.
4 attack, and he only had 4 health left.
Like I said, you were very, very lucky. Alright.
I can't get that to autofocus.
Yep, which means my kaiju is down, which means Encharmed is now the winner.
Guys?
Yep, it is as simple as that, and lots of fun. And if you got more players, it is even better.
And even longer.
I don't know. We've had games that have lasted like a very short time. Is it like you remember? Like remember when you first played this?
Well, we also unfortunately had one player who was so salty that they lost that they actually threw the dice on the floor.
Yeah, they don't need to know about that.
I'm just saying. But you know, at the end of the day, if you get the good players, you enjoy yourself. But this is a really fun game. So I can't even remember where we bought it now.
We bought it from from W.H. Smith last Christmas.
Yeah, we got it from W.H. Smith last Christmas. What was it like?
Last
how much, babe? Can you remember how much it was?
No, I can't remember.
I can't remember how much it was. I don't think it was that expensive. I think it was about 50 quid.
If you can't find it, if you can't find a W.H. Smith, right? I would suggest looking it up online if you're interested. Plus, there are many expansions to this game.
I know another place that I know you can get games like this is Mankind. You can get like Game Shop and things like that.
Yes, you know, basically basically what was it? Different news agent. What was it? Would you consider W.H. Smith a news agents or no?
No, W.H. Smith is like a stationery bookshop.
Yeah. Okay. There we go then.
The other place there's a possibility might be the works, but I doubt that they would have this type of game in there.
Well, no, I don't think the works would have it because that's more artistry and books.
Well, they do games, but I think they're more kids' games.
Yeah,
I mean, you can find it online. You can definitely get it online because our friend bought it online recently for his children.
You could definitely. Yeah, Mankind definitely. You could definitely find. You could definitely find it there. Was it? Mankind, isn't that a clothes store?
No, is it? What was the name of that shop that we bought?
The Cards Against
Jaws
Humanity.
from.
Was it Jaws?
You got Jaws from there.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to remember it.
It's called Mankind. I'm sure it is.
Sorry, when you say Mankind, and I'm right, the first thing that comes into my mind is a clothes shop.
No, I'm sure it was called Mankind. Hang on. I'm actually going to quickly check this up because that's what Google's for.
Yeah, good old Google.
So, Mankind.
There alongside Facebook controlling the whole world.
Yeah, no, it is Mankind. See, they have an Easter sale on right now. They like gaming stuff. Gadgets. So they got like pop figures, Star Wars, Marvel, horror, anime, manga, collectibles, gaming tech, unusual gifts. Something to do with the pot noodle or whatever.
Yes, we have found quite a few interesting things in that shop.
They also have the book The Traitors, which we did a review of.
Yeah. And I just recently found out, right, that they got a board game on The Traitors as well. So yeah, check that out if need be.
No, we'll have to check that out at some point.
Yeah,
I think that is the board game I was looking at. It is the board game, the official board game. I'm going to look it up in a moment.
Well, while she's doing that, right, I thank you very much for observing this favourite game of ours.
Here we go. It is £27. The board game to the book we did a review of. We might have to purchase it and have a look, Beb. Well, let's turn that off. Well, thank you guys for watching us play King of Tokyo. We've actually been enjoying it for about a year.
But,
a friend asked for me to do.
We've only had it since last Christmas.
Yes, what, 3 months, 4 months?
Yeah, I was about to say a whole year.
Shut up! You know, it feels like a bloody year.
Is it?
Especially with those two little monsters. But a friend of ours actually asked us to do a review on the game because he plans on buying it for his one son and he wants to make sure that it's an okay game to play. And I was like, well, we have it. I'll do a review and he should be able to see my videos. I will link him to the channel. I don't know, it's better than bending down like that. But the box is also really...
You've had plenty of practice with that, love.
Please ignore him. I can't take him anywhere. Took him to my brother's wedding. In front of the vicar, he's literally doing this. On the front of me, in front of the vicar. My aunt was like, oh, now I know why you don't take him places. Although I have to admit, the vicar had a brilliant sense of humour because he's like, oh, see, this is why I marry people.
Don't be afraid to take risks, basically.
Worst part is he wrote Lucifer on the envelope that he handed me. I think that was the person's name I was supposed to hand the envelope to. So I gave it to my brother because I didn't know who this person was.
To be called Lucifer, wow.
Oh, I think it's quite a cool name.
Yeah, I know. You know.
And no one would mess with you, that's for sure. It's just like being called Lilith.
Is it? What's your name, little girl? Lilith. Is it? We are referring to a clip where...
it was a supernatural clip, yeah.
Yes, well, the actors are supernatural.
Yeah, they were at a Comic-Con convention, yeah.
Yeah, is it? They asked this little girl about what her name was. Her name was Lilith, and they just backed off.
Exactly. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Good night.
Ta-da! Take care.